Welcome everybody to the Bob and Friends Christmas Show.
Thank you.
I'm Bob. Over here's my and friends today. This is Larry Shumaker. Give Larry a clap.
Yay, Larry.
I
Yes.
play the piano, and thanks for watching on YouTube today. This is part one. Look elsewhere on this page for part two. He's going to play guitar, sing. I'm going to play the piano and sing very little. Very little.
Now.
Because I am not known for my singing. But I'm going to open up with a medley. Do you know what a medley is?
Yep.
That's 3 songs put together. This is the classical Christmas medley of Angels We Have Heard on High, Good Christian Men Rejoice, and from Handel's Messiah, For Unto Us a Child is Born. country sounding version. In fact, I had a little bit of Floyd Kramer in there. Did you
Last
notice?
day.
I put that in there with it.
Nice.
And I like to play some classic country, and we had that rousing medley to start with. And you're at the Bob and Friends Christmas show. Hope you have a good time today. We're going to do a lot of cool things for Christmas, including right now we're going to talk about some reindeer. Now, who knows about the reindeer? Anybody here know about the reindeer? I was looking to see if that little girl right there knows about the reindeer. Who is your favorite reindeer? Rudolph? Really? Anybody else have another favorite reindeer?
He helps Santa.
He helps Santa. You think he does?
I kind of like the one that ran over Grandma.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of a funny one. It doesn't say which one.
I know.
See, they don't mention it because they don't want you to dislike a reindeer for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a favorite reindeer? You know, there's Dasher and...
Prancer and Vixen and Donner.
Do you know how to put them in order? There's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. That's the order, right?
Yes.
But you know, I have a favorite reindeer. It's none of them.
Really?
My favorite reindeer is Chet.
Who?
Chet.
Chet.
You ever heard of Chet?
No.
Have you ever watched the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen?
Yes.
On Santa Claus 2 and 3,
Oh,
Chet
yes.
was the reindeer in training.
Yes.
He was clumsy. He couldn't fly very straight. He's always crashing on his landings. But I like that kind of reindeer. I'm going to play a song called Reindeer Rag. Now, you know I like to play ragtime music. The biggest 3 ragtime composers in history were Scott Joplin, James Scott, and Joseph F. Lamb. I'm going to play you a Joseph F. Lamb song. Now, Scott Joplin and James Scott were both African American, and Joseph F. Lamb was Irish descent. He was white, and he was actually discovered by Scott Joplin. And this song, Joseph Lamb wrote in 1915 called Reindeer Rag. Now, while I'm playing Reindeer Rag, I want you to think of what the reindeer could possibly be doing all year long. We know what they do on Christmas Eve. But don't you imagine there's takeoff practice, landing practice, maybe reindeer calisthenics. I don't know what they do. But I want you to envision all the things they do getting ready for that Christmas Eve flight. Here's Joseph F. Lamb's Reindeer Rag. funny. I want to say hi to my friend Louise. She's out here today, and she gave me a piano book that had that cool song in it. When I saw Reindeer Rag, I'm like, I know what I'm saving for Christmas. And here's one that's a lot of fun. This is about Santa, and see if you recognize it, okay? Okay, he knows what it was.
Santa baby.
Santa baby, that's right. So we had the reindeer, we've had Santa, I think we should have the snowman. The most famous snowman, of course, is
Frosty.
Now, I played this song for you before, but the last time was 2 years ago. Frosty, I had this old sheet music that I played for years growing up from my mother, and I was quite tired of it. Even though I still like the song, I still like to hear people sing the song, I was so tired of playing it, I said, I'm making a new version. So about 10 years, I thought, I reimagined Frosty. What if Frosty went on a Caribbean vacation?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. The Caribbean, right?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's where I went with it, you know. And so this year, I've added the boys in the band, so we had the Caribbean instruments, but I do have some Christmas bells in there too. But you know what? This is what Frosty would be like at the beach, okay? So you think about it, and you imagine Frosty having a good time at the beach, okay? Frosty the Snowman at the beach. Did you hear him? He was
Yes.
not only at the beach, but he was scurrying about. You know why, don't you?
Milk.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah.
He was melty, but at least he got to enjoy the song before he melted, right?
Yeah.
Here's Larry Shumaker. Let's make him welcome to the Bob and Friends Christmas show here at Joplin Gardens. Make him welcome. You can clap longer than that. Clap longer.
The Bob and Friends.
The Bob and Friends. Now, see, Larry, the good news about the Bob and Friends.
Well, this is the third.
Just a minute. I'm not done. The first thing is it's and friends. So it's good to know that Bob has friends.
It is.
We have been friends since 6th grade.
Yes.
I've enjoyed every bit of it, and you probably just tolerated
Yeah.
it. So you have an idea, I hear.
Well, I've been here 3 years in a row with Bob, so I think it should be the Bob and Larry Christmas show.
Oh, the Bob and Larry Christmas thing?
I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, there's kind of a problem with that, you see.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm Bob, and I'm worried people will think, oh, he's Bob the tomato. And you're Larry, so they're going to think you're Larry the cucumber. You know, VeggieTales.
So,
So, you know, I could wear red, and, well, that would be weird. You'd have to wear green. You're not wearing green.
all I have to do is wear green and it could be the Bob and Larry.
No, not really. But what were you thinking about Larry, the cucumber?
I could be that hero.
Oh, you could be that hero. Okay, so you're at the Bob and Larry Christmas show. How's that? See if you recognize this song. Yay, they like it. See if you recognize this song from the musical Mame.
All out the holly, let the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but get the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet, and we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flip, and dear, we're in a hurry. Climb down the chimney, fill up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Spice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've got a little leader, grown a little colder, grown a little salad, grown a little longer, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafter, and we need a little stepping, happy ever after. We need a little Christmas now.
Awesome. Here's an old Christmas song from 1958 by Johnny Morris. See if you remember this one.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe from where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe from where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a be jolly, deck the halls with boughs and holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. And it's time. I saw some of you singing. I think you really want to sing, don't you? Let's do a Santa sing-along. These are songs that Santa would like. I think they are. The first one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Gather around and let's sing it.
Oh, you better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Gather around, children.
He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to
And then Santa
town.
likes jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open
Sing the verse, Mary.
sleigh. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
If you said he was your favorite, he might be Santa's favorite too.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Like a flashlight.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him
Like
names.
bozo.
They never let poor
Sorry
Rudolph
for him.
join in any reindeer
Like
games.
Monopoly.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little boy's Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who would go? Ho, 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 who would go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Ho, 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 who would go? Ho, 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 who would go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
You did it. Good singing, everybody. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a round of applause, even. Maybe even a round of applause. Before we do the next song, Christmas has got a neat thing about it because there's a lot of tradition. You know, when you grow up as a child, a lot of times you would do the same thing every year. As an adult, you would start traditions, continue doing things like opening presents on Christmas morning. Like, if you did that, maybe you only opened one present on Christmas Eve. Now, with my folks, as I got to be older, we started opening presents on Christmas Eve always, then going looking at Christmas lights, then the next day, be with the rest of my siblings and family. So, but I wanted to tell you about an unusual Christmas tradition that I've had since 1989, every year. And my brother spent about 25 or 30 years living in Coffeyville, Kansas, and I was in Joplin, so I went to his house 2 or 3 days before Christmas. We would watch Christmas movies, we would eat out, we'd look at Christmas lights. But in 1989, he said, Bob, there's a new movie at the theater, and we can go to Independence, Kansas, and see National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. We saw it at the movie theater. The next year, it was out on VHS, so we bought it. We watched that. And of course, we did everything else the same. We kept watching it on VHS every year. Even though we didn't watch any other movies, we watched that one. Then, of course, we got the DVDs when they came out, etc. Well, everything came crashing down, or did it, when he moved to South Carolina, and now he lives in Florida. We can't look at Christmas lights together anymore, obviously. But can we possibly watch Christmas Vacation together? Yes, we can. And we still do. I watch it on my DVD player. He gets his going at the same time. We synchronize. We spend the opening credits, get them synchronized. And then we talk on the phone the whole time while we're watching it. And we've seen it so many times, we just enjoy the talk, you know? And his wife, my sister-in-law, chimes in from time to time, and then she goes to sleep, that type of thing. Do you have any unusual Christmas traditions in
My
your
wife
family?
used to go over to her grandpa's on Christmas Eve, and then he would serve oyster stew. And so we continue the tradition. We don't have the oyster stew. My wife doesn't like it, but she does like oysters, Rockefeller. So we make oysters on Christmas Eve to continue on the tradition.
So when we talk to you after a while, we'll talk to you about some of your Christmas traditions. Here's a song dating back to 1946 by Mel Torme.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows the turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. The next song is an English folk Christmas carol. It's called The Holly and the Ivy. The lyrics were first published in the 18th century, and the tune and the form we know today date back to 1909. In this song, the holly represents Christ, and the ivy represents his holy mother, Mary. The song merges pagan winter greenery traditions with new religious meanings. The holly and the ivy.
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our dear Savior. The holly bears the berry as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to do poor sinners good. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a prickle as sharp as any thorn, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on Christmas Day in the morn. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a bough as bitter as the gall, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ for to redeem us all. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
Were you having a good time?
Yes.
Larry and Bob, or is it the Bob and Larry Christmas show? We'll be seeing you at YouTube for part 2, so look other places on this channel for part 2.